Hey Aquarius, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your August 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without a further ado, we're going to jump on into today's reading and see what we got going on. What do we got showing up here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming up throughout the month of August 2022? What information is showing up here for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout August 2022? Having a look here at the first card out for you, we do have here the King of Swords. So you could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Looking at your next card, we do have here the Six of Swords. And looking at the last two overall energies for your month ahead, we also have here the Ten of Pentacles, and we have here the Six of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, taking a look here at the month of August so far, King of Swords, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. With these energies showing up here for you, let's talk about them. King of Swords, it's a pretty serious type of energy. It kind of revolves around somebody being very disciplined, somebody here being very stern with their actions and stern with their mannerisms. I do feel like coming into the month of August, you're in a lot more of like a stern type of energy, and that's because with the Six of Swords, you know, you're trying to make this future for yourself. And you're recognizing that in order for that to happen, it is going to have to involve discipline. It is going to have to involve me really working towards what I want. So right now is the time to be focused and to not have any sort of distractions. The King of Swords is kind of giving me the vibe here too, of you like eliminating any sort of distractions as well. If you want to get from point A to point B, you know, Ten of Pentacles is about the really big ultimate stability type of lifestyle. You have everything you want. You've worked for everything you want. You're really happy with the way that things are going and with the way that things are. And of course, with the Six of Pentacles too, it's like I'm in a very balanced place, you know? That's where you want to be. You want equal give and take right now, and you want things to work out the way that you want them to. So it's this realization of like, okay, I need to be a lot more disciplined. I really need to be a lot more focused, and I need to be willing to have that drive and have that motivation to put more work in to get from where I am to where I want to go. So I see you guys being pretty dang stern here coming into your month. Now, I'm not sure if this is reflecting maybe the past a little bit. Maybe the reason you're being so stern now is because maybe you felt like in your past you weren't so stern. Maybe you felt like you let things distract you, or you let other things kind of get in the way, and that's not going to be the case here for you guys in the month of August. It's like, I don't want that at all. I want to be incredibly focused to get to my end game, to get to my end result. So that's the overall energies that I am seeing here for you. Let's have a look and see what's going on in your surroundings here at this time. So what's going to be going on here in Aquarian surroundings, please? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout August 2022. What are we going to have going on here in Aquarian surroundings? Looking at the first card, we have the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is the energy of waiting, right? The energy of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something to happen. You know, looking as far into your surroundings, it seems to me like you've been around a lot of people who've kind of just been waiting too. And this is kind of reflecting you a little bit as well. You've been waiting for something to happen. I've been waiting for my dream life to kind of appear. And it's like, I can't wait on the things that I love. I need to do the things that I love. So you're becoming pretty aware here of having to take action and also having to be consistent and committing to the goal and visions that you have. We do have here the Nine of Wands showing up as well. Nine of Wands is an energy where maybe you feel like certain people in your surroundings and environment have been potentially holding you back. And of course, we do have here the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the energy that I feel is like it's time to end anything that does hold me back, whether those be excuses, whether it's what other people say. I can't let anything right now be in control of my life. I need to be the person who's in complete control. So Aquarius, for you, jumping into this month and looking at your surroundings, you are basically saying, I have to go after what I love and what I want, and I can't be held back any longer, and anything that seems to be a distraction, anything that does seem to hold me back, needs to be removed at this time. You know, the more that I let things hold me back, the more I'm going to be in the energy of daydreaming about what I want instead of actually going out there and getting it. You know, the Three of Wands could also be represented as a pretty big daydreaming type of card, and it's like, I don't want to be dreaming about my dream life. I want to be living my dream life, you know? Real quick, let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Wands. Tell me about these energies that have been holding Aquarius back. And we have here the Four of Swords, and we have here the Sun card. So this could be somebody here who is saying to you, Aquarius, why can't you be happy with what it is you already have. I am feeling an energy of a person who's taking what you want as your dream life personally. This is like the energy of somebody who is basically saying, why am I not enough for you? When it actually has nothing to do about them, Aquarius. Like, it has nothing to do with them at all, but somebody here feels that way. So this could be a romantic partner for a few of you. So if this is somebody you're dating, somebody you have a relationship with or a marriage with, somebody here might be thinking to themselves, Aquarius, why am I not enough for you when you want all these other things? And you're trying to say to this person, it's not that you're not enough. Like, it's just, there's other things that I want for myself. This is for me. It's not about you, but somebody feels like it's about them. And it feels to me like they're probably one of those things that have been holding you back a little bit as well, because of how they've been reacting and how they haven't been so understanding of why you're doing the things you do. And it has been pretty frustrating on your part here. The Death card to the Eight of Swords, somebody's really scared and worried of losing you. And do keep in mind whether or not it's a romantic person. This could be like a parent who's afraid. This could be a friend here who's worried about you. But somebody here is worried about you because they feel like, why can't you just be content with what you have, Aquarius? Why are you in search of more? And for you, it's a completely different story. It's like, sure, like what I have a life right now that isn't the worst in the world, but I have a lot of things that I want to see grow. I have a lot of things in my life that I want to be a part of and that I really want to work towards. And I don't need other people telling me that I shouldn't do that, because it's my life and I want to live it in the way that I want to live it, So other people here are concerned, and it's like they're kind of interjecting their own feelings into what you are doing when it has nothing to do about them at all. And I do feel like that's been pretty frustrating for you. So as far as what I'm seeing about what's been holding you back, it has seemed to be kind of other people and their opinions, because they think that you're changing and they feel like it has something to do with them when it only has everything to do with you. Let's have a look here and see what's going on with you personally. I want to check in with your personal feelings here, Aquarius, for the for the overall month of your August. What is going to be Aquarian's personal feelings here at this time? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are my Aquarius peeps going to be feeling personally here throughout August 2022? First card out, we got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords here says, I really need to tap into what I'm truly feeling. The Ace of Swords is the card of the truth. So it's about being honest with yourself about what you want and what you need going forward. People can have things in their lives that are enough for them, but there are some things in our lives sometimes that we just know we want to grow and expand on. For example, we can have a lovely marriage but hate our career. And if we want a better career for ourselves, we have every single right to go out there and say, hey, I want to really work towards what I love right now and what I want to do for the rest of my life when it comes towards work, when it comes towards certain hobbies or personal goals. You might be in a partnership where, somebody really loves you for who you are and they love you on a physical level, but maybe you have things on a physical level that you're not happy about that you want to change and you want to work on. And at the end of the day, it's not about the other person, it's about you, So this is very clearly about you this month, Aquarius, and you want to do everything you can to continue to grow. And with the Ace of Swords showing up over here, it's like, I got to stay true to myself with what it is I want and what it is I know I deserve. And, we have here the Tower card coming out here too. Tower card is the card that represents a massive realization. It's kind of like a wake-up call, a wake-up moment. A lot of you guys are waking up right now to the fact that there are certain things in your life that you feel are just not enough for you that need to be changed. And with the last two cards for your personal feelings, Two of Wands here, the Chariot card, it's like, I could stay where I am right now, but it's not going to do me any good. It's not going to make me any happier. So with the Chariot coming into play, I really need right now to focus on my personal growth and to change the things in my life that I'm really interested in seeing grow and expand. All right, so that's what I got here for you, Aquarius, in terms of your personal feelings. Let's have a look and see, though, of what it is you can expect throughout the rest of your month here. So what can my Aquarian peeps expect here throughout the rest of their August 2022? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can my Aquarian peeps expect, please, throughout the rest of their August 2022? Looking at the first card out, we do got here the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, big energy of stability. So many of you guys are working towards right now building that stable lifestyle. We also do have here the Five of Cups. We have here the Eight of Wands And we have here the Four of Wands. So Aquarius, what you can expect going forward here is definitely recognizing what needs to be improved upon. You know, Five of Cups is the energy of grief. It's the energy, of course, of being disappointed. And all the things in your life right now that are currently disappointing you, that's what you want to see change and transition. That's what the Eight of Wands is all about. It's all about change and transformation. And with the Four of Wands coming into play, it's about finally starting to see things equal and level out. It's about you getting what you want and getting that stability you deserve. So this month you're making moves, Aquarius. You're making changes to your life and you're acting upon them accordingly, and you're starting to see yourself transition into becoming happier because right now you're pursuing the goals. You're pursuing what you want. You're pursuing what makes you happy, and you're not letting other people stand in the way of that or other situations stand in the way of that in general. So Aquarius, this month is yours for the taking. It really is. It's really about, I have certain things that I'm just not happy with that really need to be worked on, and nobody else can tell me what to do, and nobody else can tell me anything that's going to stop me from wanting to change these certain things. There's this like level of restlessness within you that needs to be addressed, and I see you guys really working it out here. You know, if it's your career that needs to be changed, you're making moves here. If it is your personal goals that need to be changed, you're redirecting yourself to what you really want. If it's certain habits, if it's certain type of lifestyle choices, you know, you guys are really adapting to what it is you want for yourselves this month, and you can't let anybody or anything else be in the way of that. And for Aquarians, by the way, that are dealing with situations where other people are kind of interjecting their own personal feelings into what you're doing, thinking that, you know, am I not enough for you, or are you changing for me? I think that you should be very stern and very honest with the individuals you're dealing with and tell them everything I'm doing for me. It's not that I don't care about you, and it's not that I don't hear or understand your concern, but what I'm growing and expanding in my life and focusing on changing in my life are the things that are going to make me more of a happier person. You know, explain to these people that it's not about them and that it's fully about you, and that what you're doing is to make yourself live a more happier and more fulfilling life of what it is you truly want, because you actually deserve that. All right. So I would definitely have that stern conversation with people if you're dealing with certain people like that, so that they can understand where you're coming from. And if they don't understand where you're coming from, it is what it is at the same time, Aquarius. You know, not everybody's going to understand us at certain points in our lives and certain changes and transitions we decide to make. And you know what? If they don't understand us, I think that sometimes you have to get to that point where it's kind of like, it is what it is. You know, if you can't understand the level I'm on and what I'm doing, then that's okay. Maybe you don't have to understand, right? The moral of the story here, Aquarius, is that you continue to pursue what you want to change, and that you get to your Ten of Pentacles energy. You get to that outcome of where you're very happy and content with the world you're living in and what you're doing, and that you're working to live your best life, because everybody deserves to be living their best life. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump here to the overall outcome for your month ahead. What is going to be the overall outcome for Team Aquarius, please, throughout the month of August 2022? What is going to be the overall outcome here for the zodiac signs of Aquarius? And what do we have? We actually have here a couple of cards that decided to hop on out. We got the Nine of Cups, we got the Two of Swords, we got the Two of Pentacles, and we got the Page of Swords. So Aquarius, I feel like despite all odds, Two of Swords with the Two of Pentacles here, you are going to feel a little... How do I say this? It's not that you're going to feel like you can't do what you want to do, but there is going to be a part of you that still feels kind of limited and restricted coming into the ending of this month. And I think it has a lot to do with certain people in your life or certain aspects that have been in the way of what it is you want. So you might feel like it's a little hard, but I think you're going to manage, because with the Page of Swords here, it's like, despite the fact of what's been in the way, I'm still going to do what I want to do. And with the Nine of Cups showing into play here, you're happy. You know, Nine of Cups is the card of fulfillment. It's the card of doing what you want to do. It's the card of getting things done. So Aquarius, it might be a little bit of a bumpy ride. You know, you might still feel like you have other energies or other situations or other people standing in the way of the life that you're trying to create, but you're going to go ahead and do it anyways, even if you have to let down a couple of people. You know, there might be some people that don't agree with your situation and they don't agree with your decisions, but it's your life and you got to live it on your own terms, man. We all got to live the lives that we feel like we deserve to be living, that we truly want for ourselves, and we can't let anything stand in the way of that. So Aquarius, you know, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords here, there might be people that aren't happy about it. There might be people that don't understand it, but I see you guys doing it nonetheless. You know, Page of Swords showing up over here says, I'm going to continue to pursue what I want to do, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm going to make sure that I live this very happy and fulfilling life. And I'm happy and proud for you, because you know what? A lot of people let things stand in the way. Whether it's love, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's people who just aren't happy for you, whatever it may be. A lot of people let individuals or things stand in the way of living their best life, and we always have to get back to that realization that our lives are in our control and we deserve to live it how we feel accordingly. All right, so Aquarius, I'm happy for you though, and I hope that wherever you're going really does work out for you. You know, I hope that where you're going and where you're heading is exactly where you want to be, because I know that feeling in life sometimes where you're like, something just isn't enough for me and I really need to change it. And you shouldn't be forced to stay in a place where you're unhappy. If there really is some sort of change you want to make, I hope it's the absolute right and most perfect one for you. And I'm wishing you nothing but amazing love and success. All right? All right, Aquarius, I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. That would be appreciated as well. And with that being said, take care, Aquarius, and have yourselves a great one. Peace.